Welcome to Lorcan's live show today. The new season 4, episode 1. Exciting new season, really. A lot to chat about. I have looking at the scripts there. I'm gonna come up with. I'm not sure. All I can do is try to see what's on today and what's the news and the latest topics here. I'm sure there's a lot on the news here. The first thing there on the news, according what it's saying there on the Irish Independent News. Dublin girl Sophie 30 took her own life after being bullied by other children about her waist. That story there is making the news, and it just says mother says one of the worst things she ever did was get a smartphone for her daughter. The teenager has been bullied throughout text messages. Her mother Charlene told the inquest Sophie had been watching one of her favourite programs, Friends, on TV on the evening before her death. She was a good, kind kid and no trouble. She was witty, funny, and just amazing. A young Dublin girl who took her own life was being bullied by other children about her weight and inquest, as said. So that was on the in the courts there today. That case, and it's terrible. As I was saying, bullying is the number one agenda, and it's a terrible thing. Terrible, terrible, really development. So and then guard arrest two men following seizure of cannabis plants worth over 195k in County Cavan. I want to play every game. Mikey Johnson admits he's at crossroads in his Celtic career. And Ryan Russell Crowe congratulates Ryan Tubridy on genius move following new Virgin Media gig. That's on the news there. Ryan Tubridy's going to Virgin Media. His big move there for him. And Ireland's Euro 24 playoff hopes officially over as Slovakia thump Iceland. That's then on the news on that. And then Agent Stephen Kenny's last dance as Ireland manager will resonate for those gone before. And manhunt underway for burglars who stole 500,000 and a gun in space of 6 days. So that's the latest then on the Irish Independent News, and then on the sports, as I was saying, that's the sports news. What it said about Ireland, the hopes are dashed, and then League of Ireland transfer news. Shamrock Rovers sued for first signing, while Kelly leaves Dundalk. Alex Ferguson to play vital role in key Man United decision as Jim Ratcliffe purchase imminent. And FAI confirmed nomination for replace Roy Barrett as chair of the board, I see. More about James McLean called into Ireland's squad for Dutch game ahead of his international retirement. Well, that's on the Irish Independent. Then on the RTE News, Toy Story the musical lacked rigorous interrogation, and three more Irish citizens across Gaza into Egypt. That story then is the Taoiseach has said that three more Irish citizens have managed to cross from Gaza into Egypt. Mian Martin said it was a lower number than hoped due to processing delays, but he believes it's likely most will get out via the Ravi crossing by Sunday. He told RTE in terms of fairness, there are processing issues. Ravi has proved pragmatic in terms of stop, start, and closing. There's three on top of the 23 yesterday. Now we are very pleased with the breakthrough in that we have now 26 Irish citizens out, and we'll be fairly hopeful tomorrow we will have more out and the day after. So the Paul Cunningham writes that news there, and that's more than about the Middle East and fear for patients as Gaza hospitals' care disintegrates. Palestinian medics have said they are currently afraid for the lives of hundreds of patients and medical staff at Gaza's bigger hospital cut off from links to outside world for more than a day after Israel forces entered. And more stories then. We have escaped Gaza hell, family return to Ireland. That's then about the story there. An Irish Palestinian man who escaped Gaza, says his family has been given a new lease of life after fleeing the conflict zone. Speaking to RT News at 1, Eamon Sheehan said life could start all over again for him and his family as the family numbers of weeks were hell in Gaza with bombings and water and food shortages. We feel that we start our life again, we end the grave, and we just left the grave and we start our life. It's unbelievable fleeing that you start your life because we escaped from such nightmare, Mr. Sheehan said from his Cairo hotel room. So that's another story. Then you get good stories there on the news, and Israel troops enter Al Shifa hospital in Hami Reis, I see. And it's all I was saying. It's all about the Israel war and on this website, on the RT website. And then on the sports, uh, it just says some more about Mikey Johnson. Johnson happy to be involved and ready to impress. Stephen Kenny, the Ireland manager, and Slovakia book Euro spot and end Ireland's playoff hopes. Well, that's not really a surprise, as I was saying there. And Scotland strike late to savage draw in Georgia. That's then more about that. And Meg Plain called up to Ibiza and small bone ruled out. So Atia incurs FA charge over rant after loss at Magpies, I see. And that's the latest news then on that. I'm well into my podcast here, and then more on the Sky News then. Two 12-year-old boys charged with murder after man stabbing, and that's breaking news on the UK channel. Diddy denies offensive and intrusive allegations of sex trafficking and assault. That's on the US news. Diddy, a singer, has accused the rapper of raping and beating her on many occasions over the course of a decade. Sean Diddy Combs at the Met Gala in May. Rapper Diddy has been accused of sex trafficking and assault in a lawsuit filed in New York court by R&B singer Cassie. According to the complaint, Cassie's real name, Cassandra Ventura, allegations that she was trafficking, raped, piled with drugs, and viciously beaten by the rapper on many occasions over the course of 10 years. That's on the latest news. Then on the Sky news, an IGA claims body of hostage recovered and tunnel shaft found near Gaza hospital. According to that, climbing a raw memorial, unfortunate but not illegal. Met chief says. Uh, Home Secretary makes sly digs at brave man in first major speech. Minister confident Rwanda flights will take off next year. And Scotland's Health Secretary chokes back tears while blaming 11,000 iPad roaming bill on sons watching football. And that's the other news. That's the UK politics news. And then just more about the UK Israel war on the Sky News website. And then on the business news on the Sky News, it just says more job centre benefits claiming to be trafficked at job fairs and interviews, and food giant masked by hotel chocolate in 534 million deal, according to Ryan Mail reports 319 million half-year losses and blames economy and strikes. Funny enough, there's nothing about Ryan Tubridy on the Sky News. It's not making the news on that anyway. So, and then deported killer offers to return to UK to show victim's family where body is buried. So then that's all on the Sky News. Then I just thought I'd make a quick podcast today, and I'm well into my first season, season 4, episode 1. I am planning guests here, as I was saying, a few guests here lined up, maybe planned, and it's a brand new look, brand new feel to this season 4 show. So thanks for listening in a rather quicker show today, and hope you enjoyed my podcast today. Just remember to sign up and listen and rate me on YouTube. Give me more followers. I am slightly down on that, so and then I'm on iTunes, my apps on my podcasts there, and I'm also on Patreon. I'm making exclusive shows there and extra material. So thanks for listening, and I'll be back with episode 2. So this is season 4 signing out, and I hope you enjoy my show today. Thanks for listening.